All right, good morning, guys. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing good. Welcome back to my channel. So the video that I made yesterday and day before yesterday, few people took my opinion out of context and started, saying some kind of things like as if I was in support of Yahya Jammeh with his iron fist kind of leadership, but it didn't. That's why it's very, very important when you are watching a video, try to watch the video till the end and get understanding. Try to pick 1 or 2 points from that video. It's very, very important. Secondly, I've never watched my video very well. I've never said that Yahya Jammeh, everything that he did was all right. All I said is that Yahya Jammeh's leadership, I prefer, that's my opinion, I prefer Yahya Jammeh's leadership than to Adama Barrow's leadership. And you can agree with me that during Yahya Jammeh, there was no insecurity in the country, and there was price control of essential commodities, and as well there was there was no corruption as it is right now. So I prefer his leadership. And basic amenities things were affordable. Life was easier, so you can agree with me on that. So that's the reason why, one of the reasons why I loved Yahya Jammeh's leadership. At least we can easily go to bed and sleep comfortably without being scared of armed robbers attacking us in our houses or attacking us on the road and all the rest. So that is number one. Then number two, please, they say if wisdom is profitable to only those that seek for wisdom. It's very, very important. When you are watching a video, try to watch the video to the end. Pick point. Don't try to pick mistakes, but pick point. Right? Now, I saw another comment that said, you are a Nigerian. I understand that from your English. Take your English to your country. Right? He wanted to bully me, right? Because of my English. First of all, I've never come here to tell you that I'm a British citizen. I'm not from England. I'm not a British citizen. That's number one. I'm a Nigerian. By the way, the English that we speak is a borrowed language. That is not our dialect. So if I make a mistake, don't blame me. It's not my fault, because English is a borrowed language. First of all, just like for instance, you cannot come to Nigeria. I am an Igbo. You can't come to Nigeria and speak Igbo. Even if you understand Igbo and you speak a little bit, you can't speak it correctly. Do you understand that? For instance, I speak Portuguese and I speak Creole. If someone from Mozambique or from Angola, from Guinea-Bissau, from Cape Verde, hear my Creole, they will understand. They will know that this one is not from our part, right? So you will get to understand that, yeah, true, this one is not from our side. He's just trying to speak our language. Just like when I speak Portuguese, a Portuguese man will understand that I'm not even a Portuguese. So this is the same thing. Even you that is trying to bully my English, I bet you, if you come if me and you have a test of English test one-on-one, or to write essay one-on-one between me and you, if I score 80, you will score 30. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to insult anyone, but I'm just trying to be realistic, because most of the time people choose to come and bully people on their comment section. I've never said anything that is bad. And the other one said, you're not a Gambian. I saw all the comments. I'll screenshot them and post them here. You're not a Gambian, but you are putting them in our politics. You are looking for trouble. First of all, what kind of trouble are you talking about? I want to understand the kind of trouble that you are talking about. First of all, yesterday I read your constitution for you. I have the right to let my opinion in a public debate in politics in the Gambia, as long as I'm a resident, bona fide resident of the Gambia. I have the right to lend my voice, and as well, to lend my opinion, to air my opinion, right? That's number one. Number two, what trouble are you even talking about? I did not attack anybody. I did not fight anybody. I did not insult anybody. All I said was, everything that is going on in the country. And this is for you to tell me that I am looking for trouble shows how you have been programmed. Politicians have programmed your brain to think that when you engage yourself in a constructive argument or constructive opinion against certain government, that you are committing a crime. According to the constitution of the Gambia, it's not a crime, right? So if anybody takes me to court, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to win them hands down. That's number one. Number two, I have my right, and my right must be protected. I don't know if you get to understand that. So I'm just, the reason, that's the main reason why I even came here this morning. I've said it before, I didn't want to talk about Jammeh, but you guys are provoking me, making me to keep talking about him. Another person commented, he said Jammeh did a lot of atrocities, raping, killing, and all the rest. But first of all, let me tell you something. All the crime that they accuse Jammeh of committing in the Gambia, go to Uganda today, Museveni is committing the same crime. Go to Tanzania today, Suluhu or whatever, the Sadia or whatever they call her, have committed worse than that. As of the fact, for the matter of fact, a week ago or 2 weeks ago, over 100 Tanzanian youths were massacred in cold blood. I'm telling you the gospel truth. Over 100 Tanzanian youths were massacred in cold blood, and they deposited their body in a mortuary. And because the Amnesty International is interested in the case right now, they want to probe what transpired during that election. Now the government want to transfer those bodies to unknown location. So these crimes are crimes against humanity. So if you're talking about crime that Jammeh committed, a lot of your African leaders are committing worse than that. I'm not in a position where I will be supporting what Jammeh did or whatsoever you think Jammeh did. But my point here is that whatever you think Jammeh did, a lot of leaders are doing the same thing. Even whatever you are accusing Jammeh of today, what Jammeh did, right? Some of these crimes, the present government are doing almost all of them, because first of all, people will come out, the youth will come out to demand for accountability, just like what happened the other time. What did they call them? People that, because of this high tariff, high internet price and all that. Some youth came out to protest. Some of them were arrested. Some of them were sent to prison, right? So these are the same crime that you guys are accusing Jammeh of committing. So most of these leaders are committing the same crime in Africa. If you go to Nigeria, 2020, there was a big protest in Nigeria. We call it an NSAS protest. A lot of Nigerians were killed. A lot of them were jailed. Even some of them are still in jail till now, since 2020 till now. These are crimes against humanity. This was in Buhari's regime. These are crimes against humanity. Buhari came out of power. When he came out of power, he was not prosecuted. He was not jailed. He was not sent to exile. He still worked freely until the day he died. And Tinubu, that was even accomplice, is still working freely. So what are we talking about? I mean, listen, this is my own opinion. For us to forge ahead, for us to move this country forward, for us to let this country, see the light of the day, for us to allow development to come into this country, we must learn to forgive and forget and move on. That's my opinion. Trying to bring in someone to prosecute someone to do this and that. I mean, it will not help. At the end of the day, it will not add any value. It can only squander government fund, government money that is meant, taxpayers' money that is meant to develop the country. So, I mean, let's call a spade a spade. Like I said, the main problem that we're having in Africa here is emotion. We attach emotion in everything. We attach sentiment in everything. We attach tribalism in everything. And we are being too tribalistic. That is why a Gambian will see a Nigerian and call him a fucking foreigner, because you think Nigerian is not a Gambian. Meanwhile, we are all in the same West Africa. It's just like someone from Holland, someone from Netherlands travel to Spain or travel to Denmark or Sweden, and a Swedish will be calling someone from Holland a fucking foreigner. It doesn't even sound. It will sound odd to them. I mean, these borders that were imposed on us by these colonial masters have brought serious division between Africans, that we don't even understand that we are one. We are meant to be one. What differentiated us is just our tongue, our mother tongue, our dialect, our languages. But we are meant to be one. I understand. I don't know if somebody gets it or not understand my point. So at the end of the day, my point here is trying to prosecute Jammeh will not help this country, will not forge this country ahead. It can only draw this country backward. So let's leave whatever that happened, find a way to move this country forward. To be honestly speaking, I understand the fact that Barrow is not getting it all right, but there are some parts he's doing well. To be honest, let's be sincere. Call a spade, right? I'm not saying he's not getting everything right, Barrow is getting, so there are some few things I will tell you, yeah, he's doing right in this part. Or there are also a few things he need to, improve on. That's my point. So in everything, Jammeh needs to be allowed to come back to this country, at least to commit his own quota in the development of this country, because he have done huge, he brought huge development in this country, and that should be respected. Thank you very much, and see you in the next one. Thank you.